What's up with the new look?
I've been wanting to cut it for about 3 months now. I've always said after the Louisville game, I'm gonna take some scissors to it and finally cut it all off. So,
How long had it been growing?
since I got here, I think it was about this high or so. Then it just spiraled out of control and turned into dreads. So.
Are you concerned that it might be the source of your strength, though? Now that you've
I've got that a lot. People just call me Samson and say, "Yeah, I'm not going to play football anymore." So hopefully not. Hopefully it's just something that just went away.
What's the attitude like this year going into the bowl game compared to last year?
Basically the same. Everybody's real amped up about it. Most of us really wanted to go to Music City. So I mean, all of us are, well, like I said, most of us are really happy to get that chance to go out with a final bang and go play one more last bowl game.
Why did most of you want to go there in particular?
I mean, there were a lot of bowls you all wanted to go to. Some Florida bowl maybe or something like that. But Music City, obviously, Nashville, Tennessee, that's a great bowl to go to.
Stephen, Charles mentioned it, said you guys are hungry. The way you finished, does that have something to do with, you say amped up, you were amped up last year, but is it any different this year because of the way you finished as opposed to the way you finished last year?
It is. That bad taste we still got in our mouth from our last game still hasn't gone away. So a lot of us are really trying to go out and get this last win. It's not something that last year we were all really excited. You know, can we beat Louisville, beat our rivals? I guess that 12th game going into our bowl game last year. But now we've got, like I said, these bad tastes in our mouth, and they really are eager and anxious to go and win this last one.
Steve, you didn't have as much success toward the end of the season as far as throwing touchdowns. Were you injured? Were you banged up? Is this time going to give you a chance to heal? Or?
I think we've all been banged up on this season. I mean, everyone, you know, towards the end of the season, everyone gets, you know, little nicks and bruises around. So I mean, just my play obviously wasn't that good. I mean, that's just something I had to work on. But I mean, this time that we get off, this week and a half or so, really gives everybody a chance to get back in the training room, get back in the weight room, just get their bumps and bruises kind of healed up.
Are you sort of motivated personally to try to have a better sort of end?
Definitely. Obviously, like I'm not happy at all with the way I played these last few games. So to get this last game and to get this last bowl game to kind of prove myself again to myself and to everyone else that I can play football and that the rest of the team can play.
What do you anticipate kind of the next month of practices being like for you while you're preparing for one more game, but the staff's also trying to get a head start on how they replace you next year?
I mean, it was just finishing it off strong. I mean, this is something I can't worry about. Obviously, college football is a business, so I mean, you got to keep getting guys in, and that's what I love about it. I mean, the guys we got, I guess, coming. I'm really excited for where this program's going to go. Just to see the new recruits that they had, the freshmen and the sophomores, and even the juniors that we've got coming back. I'm really excited to see what this team's got for next year too.
What can the next group of guys, the sophomores, juniors, get out of the bowl practice when you don't hit the field again really for another 6 or 7 months?
These extra visits of practice, instead of having a whole month and a half off, really mean a lot. Just to get this little bit of extra in. Because a lot of guys, you know, or some teams, I guess, aren't privileged enough or don't get the opportunity to get these extra practice in, so they kind of fall off, go enjoy their little winter break, maybe not practice or so. But this gives our team a lot better chance of, I guess, getting some practices in and building that chemistry again.
Stephen, is there anything you would like to say to fans who maybe were discouraged or disappointed with the way the season ended?
I mean, it's football. You know, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, we lost a few of those last ones. So, I mean, just love to see the support in Nashville. It always means a lot to us to have our fans behind us and have them there and look up in the stands and see all that sea of blue. So.
What have you seen from those quarterbacks behind you specifically this year?
Maturity and a lot of talent. Obviously, Drew, he's become incredible. Gunner, Danny. I love to see Walker get back out there. He hasn't been with us too much. I mean, that kid's a stud. I mean, he's in the training room. He's up here more than most of the guys here. I'm just trying to get that extra work in. So, I mean, all those guys have tremendous talent. I mean, I'm just really looking forward to what they've got in store for this season.
Stephen, when you think about where you were 3 or 4 years ago, leaving Grambling and I mean, obviously ensure your future. Here you're about to start your second bowl game for an SEC team. What are your thoughts on that kind of thing? Do you think about that much?
Yeah, me and Nakwes Springer, he's my roommate. We talked about it this past week, kind of where we both started at, and now playing now for our last game here for Kentucky. It's been a wild ride for both of us. We really enjoyed it. Happy with where we're at. We're just really looking forward to this last one.